he should tell her and then she fills it out outside. That's why they don't do it.
Sammy, how you doing?
Not yet.
Nothing's happening today.
I'm You're not putting on your face and tired.
I think I'm gonna start in the morning.
Retired, so semi.
I don't even know. I would have to sign it.
I just said that. We asked him to send us a check.
Okay, cool. Ask me if I signed it. I've got to sign it showing it's been done.
Speaking of that, I'm going to rock.
Just right there.
It's 30 minutes.
No, you don't want to put it on there yet.
We're getting
The
loads
reason
of
being is
stuff.
that it's recorded.
We're getting loads of stuff from
You know where we're going with
What do we do?
Yeah.
Remember I asked you about this? I'm not hauling my 30. I'm not hauling my.
Yes.
I just grab it.
Hi, Sammy.
$100 a day.
Good morning.
Yeah.
When they pull stuff for audit, that's how I get reference back to them.
So what do we do? How do we don't do it? Just don't do it. Well,
Me and
is it gonna just cause a problem for them?
down there too.
Yes,
We're going today.
she's not here today.
You know, he leaves the book in song. We're trying to get as much.
She's right
golf
here.
in as we can before he leaves.
I'll get from her tomorrow. We'll have to go to his office. I'll just go out and say Before we get started, if anybody has a public, if anybody needs to make a public comment forms are here.
We call it Did you leave that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we
Judge, did you, yeah, I was just making sure you had that.
Yeah, shut down. I've been it.
Morning, Keith.
I'm Kyle working.
Justin Bostic.
Justin, nice to
This is
meet
my
you.
wife Megan.
Hi, Megan. Thank you for coming. Appreciate y'all.
Justin Bostic. My wife Megan.
We should have brand new air conditioners here. We should have brand new air conditioners here.
With the vote, we've got this. Yes, sir. I have not got, goes that way.
Yes, we'll put it in there, but yeah, that's, it's still my instruction to do it correctly, so we're not going backwards. Yeah.
I don't know that they're here for us.
I don't know.
I feel cool here.
Hang in there, Melissa, we'll get there.
My AC at my house went out.
Oh, no.
78 yesterday morning, so
Oh,
I
no.
all in general just warm.
Oh, no.
I did hit that.
It'll take a long time to, I understand. You get somebody to come out?
Well, we have an old unit, so we had to get a guy out of Houston to bring apart the he has, but if not, I'm running to replace the entire, which is fine. It's like,
Oh, I wish I had a reason to look nice, you know?
Is it? A little fast.
26 hours. Yeah, I got it. I know. What I got. We'll go with that clock.
Was that clock or this clock? That one?
I don't know.
You mean to go adjust it?
Yeah, yeah. If you would. You would.
I feel there's a career time coming in.
That might have been changed.
Just sympathizing with you.
How's that?
If it is humid, then you're perfect. Yeah.
So, take all those pieces off and soak them in diesel. I figured it was chemicals.
So probably just need cleaned out, it's probably stopped up, probably just need cleaned out.
I never used that.
I am a little bit, but I got, I get on it, I send over there to kid one.
Wonder if Tim Ricker's got somebody he knows.
Like the gas put it in, take it home. That's fine. Yeah.
Let's see if something that would.
Get the nozzles working. And I need all the more to that. He's sitting there.
Your return, you look at the table.
He's been sitting
I must have, because I've had to pay off
He said,
How does that look? You do get lazy, everything gets that format and everything?
Yeah, that's didn't spell my
I'll fix it. Just don't start. Give it 30 seconds. Don't start.
Right, but yeah, I wish we could just go like about 10%, 15% across the
I forget probably what they talked about.
yeah, that's not having a piece on it, right? That's the Scott, thank you for everybody to be here at 9:30, going by that clock. Gonna have Joey Sullivan lead us in a word of prayer, then we'll have our pledges and we'll go into the agenda.
That's bad. I
Our gracious Heavenly Father, oh God, we come to you this morning and pray for forgiveness, oh God, of our many sins. Lead, guide, and direct us today in this meeting and give us wisdom that you have, oh God, to lead us in making wise decisions, ways you'd have us to do for Leon County. Oh God, be with our president. We pray for him and all of his cabinet. Be with everyone here today. We thank them for being here. Lead, guide, and direct them. Keep them safe going home. For all these things we ask in Jesus' holy name. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
That had to have been a spell check thing or something. I'll just know your name is Byron.
Make you a copy. Okay, need a motion and a second for the claims and also the claims of the lame duck in the minutes of the previous meeting.
Judge, I make a motion to approve the claim and the lame duck minutes of previous meeting.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have two public comments. We have Mr. Zach, is it Zach? Anyway, Tatum, flock cameras and data sharing as well as unlawful surveillance via the technology. So, Mr. Tatum?
Hello everyone, good morning.
Morning.
I'm here today again to kind of extend one more opportunity to make this right. As we've seen over the past couple years, since COVID, things have really kind of escalated with technology, advancements, pretty much just any way you can frame it. Specifically in the last 18 months, over 30 counties around the United States have terminated their flock cameras due to lawsuits, violations of privacy through the surveillance, because as we know, the cameras compile data of your travel records and create a history. They claim that it's good for 30 days, but when has the government ever lied before? We know it's commonplace, common practice for things to be abused. We would love to operate in a world of good faith, but that is just simply making yourself out to be a potential victim. You have to protect your own responsibility and your own sovereignty in today's world. That is a non-negotiable. You can't depend on anybody else. You can't expect that. That's just not how things work. So today I'm asking kindly that we terminate this contract through the user agency that is Leon County Sheriff's Office and DPS. It can be done. It's in the files. It's in the contract. It can be done. Counties around the state are doing it because of the misuse. An instance of it happening in Texas specifically was a gentleman out of Houston. His name's Alex Schott. He traveled down to Carrizo Springs to do some business. Some people in the local community do the same thing. You know who they are. They're a pretty prominent group here. He traveled down there, conducted lawful business, traveled on public highways that his taxpayer dollars pay for that allow him to travel this country, this county, this whole state. Did nothing wrong. His driving behavior was flagged by Border Patrol through license plate reader technology, and he was referred to Bexar County. They sat there waiting on the side of the highway to trap him and search him illegally. Luckily enough, he had a dash camera that showed that he was not in any form of lane violation, committed no crime or nothing. They were just simply fishing. They stayed him on the side of the highway for over an hour, ripped apart all of his personal belongings, underwear strode over, all over the side of the highway, due to a false positive from a drug dog.
Mr. Taylor, we've got 1 minute.
Okay, thank you. So with that being said, we've seen that things can be used and abused. The scope is, it's impossible to even understand with where things will be in 10 years. We're seeing similar behavior here that we're seeing in China, yet we're demonizing them for being a communist country, social credit scores, tracking. I mean, realistically, we're not that different other than the fact that we have more street crime, you know? But cameras, oh, they dissuade people. No, they dissuade people that follow the rules already. People that are going to break the law are going to break the law. Cain killed Abel with a rock. He didn't pull out a Glock and shoot him. It's going to happen. You cannot handicap the rights of lawful citizens just because something might go wrong and somebody else is irresponsible for their own property, their own safety. So at that time, I'm asking that we do things the right way, because from here on out, it's been silly and it'll get sillier. I'm telling you, lawsuits can come. They already are. The sheriff's office already has a civil rights lawsuit against them. What's another one?
Thank you, Mr. Tatum. Appreciate you. Okay, next one is Ann McLaughlin. She's going to address number 16, which is data centers.
Do you want me to address it now, or
It's up to
when
you.
we get to 16?
Up to you.
I'll address it when we get to 16.
Okay. Okay, I skipped number 4, approval of payroll. Do we have none? Okay. All right, we're going to go down to number 11 and discuss how to take action on decorum for Leon County Commissioners Court. I'm making a motion of no action. No action means it will not come back on the agenda unless requested. Do I hear a second?
Thank you.
Got a second by TJ. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Now we're going to go back up to, is John White here today?
No.
I don't
Okay.
believe so.
So 6, 7, and 8,
We
we,
canceled IT and building, so I think he was unavailable.
okay, so 6, 7, 8, we just need
I'll
to
make a motion, we table.
table 6, 7, and 8.
Second.
Okay, we got a motion to table 6, 7, and 8 by Kyle, second by Paul. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 9, discuss probably take action on Firetron contract. And I think Sheriff or,
Yes, sir. Here, Judge. Firetron is here.
okay,
According to they have the contract, the commissioners, they have a copy.
No, they don't, because it wasn't, it's not an executed contract. He was just gonna
Present.
present. and-
Firetron's here to present y'all with the contract and the bid. Y'all go ahead.
Good morning.
morning.
Thank y'all for having us. Firetron is a fire protection company here in the state of Texas. We're based out of Stafford, but we have offices in Victoria, Corpus, College Station, Dallas. So we're statewide. One owner, and we're a family company. We employ 500 people, but we're family owned. We're honored to present you with the contract for your fire protection services. We feel like that with our experience in the industry and with our ability to take care of you here locally out of College Station, that we can be more cost effective for you and your county. And starting with the Sheriff's Office and Sheriff Ellis, we think that we can provide an exceptional service and exceptional quality and at a cost-effective rate. So that's why we're here today.
And you can do fire extinguisher inspections as well?
Yes, sir. We do. We're a full-service company. Full service. Fire alarm, fire sprinkler, fire extinguisher, kitchen systems, backflows. We do security also out of our Houston office. It wouldn't be as cost-effective for you it'd be better to use someone locally for security. But as far as all your fire protection services, yes, sir.
Do you monitor?
We do monitoring.
You do the monitoring
yes, sir.
as well?
We have monitoring.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because that's what we wanted to ask y'all to come and just explain who you are, what you do.
Yes, sir.
Because we have obviously lots of buildings.
Yes, sir.
It seems to be efficient for, at least for me, if we were able to roll all that into one agreement.
Yes, sir.
But we want to make sure that we know who we're dealing with.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So thank you for coming.
No, yes, sir. Absolutely. Our owner, Texas A&M graduate, is one owner. Moved to Houston, and we're a big family company. We're not publicly traded, and we do care about our local communities. I mean, Clifton, Hubbard, we're all in the small communities and work with school districts and counties, and, it's our bread and butter.
What about what about the monitoring of the buildings?
Yes, sir.
You do that too?
Yes, sir, we do.
Fire alarm monitoring.
Fire alarm monitoring.
That's what I'm talking about,
Yes,
fire
sir.
alarm monitoring.
Yes, sir, we use the big central stations like everyone else, but the great thing is that we treat it like a local deal, and so all of the troubles, alarms, faults, they come directly to our service manager's phone. He responds immediately. I think as far as service goes, that it's hard to beat us,
So we need to get out to all our other buildings to see the current status and give us an evaluation of where we are.
Yes,
in terms of our
sir. Sheriff Ellis took us around to several of the buildings, and we were able to get an idea of
Okay.
what, and I think the most immediate one, Sheriff, is your office, right? I think the most immediate is your office, right?
Yes, correct.
So, starting with that, if we could
Yep.
maybe get a foot in the door there, show what we can do, and then we can, as the dates come up for service. And another thing to do that helps with cost is to try to get them all in 1 month, so we can make one trip, knock it all out, and then it helps with the inspection pricing, and then the service, comes as it.
Do we currently have contract with somebody else for the other buildings?
Keith,
It's with, I forget the name of the group yet.
Summit.
And do we know when that expires?
Well, we've got two, right? So we've got Summit, which is some of the deal, and then we got American.
That does the fire
the extinguishers and other things, so we've got two. And I'm sure they're not on the same time
Right,
frame.
Summit is priority just because.
Right,
of
because we
the-
need him. Yeah.
Yes, the American Fire we'll have to look at and see, and we'll just have to coordinate with everything and try to get on a schedule, like he said. I mean, there's obviously some inspections that have already been done, and it won't be due again until later, but I'll get the dates on the.
Okay.
Courtney, what about this, the alarm like we're having this morning? Is that gonna be them? Because I know we're having trouble with Windstream on that.
It's Windstream, it's the phone, I think it's a lot of moving parts, and this afternoon, once we're done with meetings in court, I'm gonna get on the phone and probably get both parties on the phone, and we gotta get it figured out.
But it would involve them, would it?
One,
Is it fire alarm related?
Judge, not to interrupt, one thing that you can do, and that we try to do with all of our customers, is to get the cellular communicators installed everywhere, so it eliminates all the phone companies and the phone lines and all the internets and everything. We have cellular devices that we put in now that communicate to the monitoring company. So much more cost effective and so much more reliable.
That makes sense. The problem we're having with Windstream is that just out of clear blue, they decide it's not gonna be a long distance call anymore.
Yeah.
And then they'll come back and fix it, and then it'll be long distance for a while, for a month, and then it'll go back and not be.
This eliminates all that, sir.
Okay, well, that's definitely what we need.
And sometimes when we take over from other companies and do it, we'll even do it at a highly discounted rate, just to, show you that it's way more effective because all of the analog lines switch to digital, right? And so everything's going digital, everything's going internet, IP, and so it's hurt a lot of people with fire alarm systems that were being monitored, so we have a solution for that.
Who's got the contract and looked at it?
well, that's what I was going to explain to y'all. So what I've done, they put us a proposal together, and they emailed it to me and Courtney. I failed to get that to y'all, but I wanted them here this morning for y'all to meet them and present what they can provide and what they can do. We will get you the contract and let y'all review that, and we can get the sheriff's office in place. And then in the future,
There's a couple of
we'll move
things that
forward.
needed to be added or changed as far as our purchasing policies and procedures. So I sent it back requesting those changes, and they need our general terms and conditions. And once we get all of that, I'm going to submit it to Keith, have Keith review it, and then it should be on the agenda to be
For next
approved.
court.
For next court, 22nd, okay. So let us know.
Thank you, appreciate
In the
you.
meantime, while y'all are here today, is there anything is there anything they can think of that they need to look at, the contract that you might have saw in it that they need to look at before they leave?
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if we can figure out a way to get them to look at all the buildings
I'm messaging Henry right now.
and go ahead and get you may not be able to do it today while you're here, that's not the point, but between now and next court, if we can get the full scope of the proposal from y'all.
You bet.
So that we can roll this all into one. We need to figure out what we have to stagger in terms of the current contracts.
Mm-hmm.
And so we know, when that handoff needs to take place and
Yes,
how to
sir.
do it.
Yes, sir.
Because it seems to me like, we need a single source.
If it makes it easier on the county, we can do all of the buildings whenever the first one comes due, and we can prorate the amounts of the other buildings to make it match.
Yeah.
So they're all in one
So they're all-
month,
yeah, yeah.
starting off, whatever is convenient for you
That
guys.
would be great. I
We're-
think that would be great. Then we're all in the same cycle.
Yes, sir.
Then we're, yeah.
It probably would be good too for someone, one of y'all two, or both of you, to come back on the 22nd.
Okay.
In case there's a question about, from the contract standpoint or whatever,
Yes, sir.
or what you found or whatever, but yeah. But we need to at least have one of you come.
Yes, sir. Not a
So
problem.
I'm going to make a motion, we table it so that it gets to the agenda next court, and hopefully we'll be able to solve it then.
Okay, we got a motion to table number 9, second by TJ. More discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Appreciate the opportunity.
Appreciate it
Thank
very
you.
much.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, number 10, discuss how to take action on trail ride application for Frederick Douglass, alumni, June 19th, 21st, County Road 204, 209, 1511, and 207.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Got a motion by Joey to approve. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Paul. Any more discussion on that?
I have a question. On this packet, the third page from the end, it says Leon County Commissioners Court in session on the blank day of blank has appointed blank as the administrator for this type of permit. Do we need to take any action on that part of it?
Is this not our application?
It's the third page from the
It's been
back.
on there for a long time.
That's just the one that
Usually the sheriff goes.
I usually sign it,
Sign it, yeah.
and usually the commissioner signs it.
he ain't gonna sign.
I just didn't know if y'all appoint an administrator for this type of permit?
We have not. We have
Okay.
not.
Okay.
We've never, as I know of, have we ever appointed administrator? I know of.
Well, largely it's always been the sheriff because
As long
of
as the
the
sheriff
safety
knows-
issues.
And the sheriff does know, right?
Yeah, the sheriff knows. Does the sheriff know about that? Ask him, because I don't know.
Just asking. I usually don't see these, so.
So, we've never had an administrator. We usually,
Point, sheriff would sign off on it.
You know about the trail ride in Pleasant Springs on the 19th through the 21st?
No, sir, I do not. Well, you know what, I think, yes, maybe possibly. I'll have to look at the dates. I think they just had one this weekend.
they had one this weekend, that was,
That
that was a different one.
Frederick.
Yeah, this
Douglas was nice.
is Mr. Charles Davidson, yes, I do know
Okay.
about it. They contacted me. Yes, it's a good,
Okay.
it's an annual they have every year.
Right.
All right.
Bob, you're aware of it? Bob's obviously aware of it. He's sitting over there. He's got a place on here too.
Yep. All right, there are motion saying we approve it.
I make a motion. Yeah.
second it. Well, everybody.
All right, motion by Joey, second by Paul. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Just a minute.
Give me a second.
We're still.
Hey, Bob. Is Bob here? You got a place here to sign, then give it to Amy. You go. Okay, number 11, number 12, discuss how to take action on accepting roads for Wildwood subdivision into the county maintenance of precinct 3.
Make a motion, we table. We're hopefully get it paved this week.
Second.
Had a motion to table by Kyle, second by TJ. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 13, discuss.
Can we skip 13? I've got a thing I need to pull up here real quick.
You
Come back to it.
gonna table that?
I got it, I just got to.
Oh, okay. Let's do number 14 then. Discuss how to take action on precinct 4, accepting funds from Comstock Pendleton, Pinnacle, and Adamus
Yeah,
for road bonds.
I don't know what, table it or no action, because neither one of those checks have come in yet, Brandy, I don't believe, have they?
What?
Adamus, Pinnacle, or Comstock.
How much was it for?
Oh, one of them was for, around about 12 or 14,000, one of them for about 5,000, one of them for about 2,800. I don't think so. Normally they send me an email when they got them here. I don't think either.
Do you want to just table it, because eventually we'll get it?
Well, we should have had them, probably, they should have been here by now. And we also got the solar one that's added, so can we, if we no action on, and then when you get the checks, we can put them on there for the.
Exactly, put it back as long as it's requested.
Yeah, because it says, like Solar Phone, it says they're gonna pay within 30 days of receiving the invoice. Well,
Okay.
they've got it, so we should have checks. So maybe we just let Brandy know when she gets the checks, and then we put it on there for the next court to approve those.
Okay, so that's just.
Instead of speculating that they're gonna come and they haven't.
Do you have invoices that you sent them? Can you send those to me so I have it? That way I'll know for sure.
Yeah, just no action, then you can request bring it back.
No way.
Got a motion for no action by TJ, second by Kyle. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Now, are we ready for 13? No? Okay.
Need a little internet.
15, discuss probably take action on supplemental waste disposal services in Leon County. And I think they're here. Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
I have a little brief overview of our company, y'all.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning,
You're Justin?
yes, sir. My name's Justin Boss, my wife Megan Bostic. We're a family-owned dumpster rental company out of Fairfield. We do pride ourselves in our 24-hour turnarounds. Y'all call, we come dump. I've heard through various people, y'all had issues with getting them dumped. When y'all call, like I said, we pride ourselves in being able to get there, get them dumped, turn around. We try to bring empty ones. That way when I pick one up, y'all have an empty one already placed there.
We sent over all of our information, the bid, our insurance, W-9, everything y'all need to the auditor email and to Ms. Courtney.
Okay. You have all that?
You have all that?
Everything there?
They're
Okay.
ready to go.
Okay.
Where do you, does it matter where they take it? Where do you normally take it?
It all depends. I do quite a bit of dumps around Leon County, more outside the county, or outside the city in the county. And I'll take half of them to Bryan or Anderson, take some to Mahia, some to Corsicana, depends on where the actual dumpster is going to be located.
The metal dumpsters for the metal, are those available?
Yes,
And where do you normally dump that?
I take that to Fairfield,
Fairfield.
at K&G.
And Courtney, all this, when they dump the metal and everything else, all that we get reimbursed from for the cost of that goes through the dump company, correct?
What do you mean?
So, not to interrupt, but I do a lot to where if y'all want the money back, there's something set up through the K&G, and I'll dump guys for Leon County, and then y'all work the money out through them.
So, right, so right now,
That's how we handle our iron metal sends us a check, so it must be the same.
we got, that's what I'm asking where he dumps at. So if it's any place besides where we're currently getting it dumped, then we're gonna have to,
Set up an
just like you said, if Fairfield, Bryan is where he takes his metal, then we need to either designate a place for our metal to go or find out the best price wherever he's taking it to and get an account set up there so that when we dump that, we can get that check credited back to us on the way.
You said that's K&G?
That's where I go, but I'm not opposed to going anywhere else. I mean, like I said, I go
Currently,
all.
ours all goes to Bryan Iron Metal.
Right.
And not, there's several in Bryan, and that may not be the best price at the best time, but that's just where they take it to. So,
I mean, I think we're open. We don't
No, yes, open.
I'm open.
We just need to make sure that when that happens,
We got the account set up.
we've got an account set up in place, so,
I think the main thing is to be able to get the metal.
Get 'em out of there.
When we need the metal dumped.
get it out of there.
Where it
Right.
goes.
And if you email a list to Courtney and say, I normally use these three, and we'll look and see, and then that way that can give us some time to get set up. And
Okay.
I'm not opposed to wherever you can get it done the quickest, fastest, best turnaround, best price on metal, whatever. I mean, you know, not that I want you to have to call around every day and say they're paying X number of dollars a ton, they're paying X number of dollars a ton. Just make sure that wherever we get it, we've got an account set up there when we dump it. There's no hold up on you having to wait, and they say, hey, they don't have an account. Whatever place you go, we need to get set up so that we're available for that.
Yes, sir.
Are your dumpsters clearly marked?
As far as
As far
name,
as yours, yeah, so everybody will know which one's yours?
yes, most of ours are marked, the ones that come. So if we were to get it, however many dumpsters y'all want, we're gonna go purchase them, and then we'll be Leon County's dumpsters. So I'll have a spare at my house at all times. Like I said, when I come with my first dump, I'll drop empty, and everyone will get it empty when I pick up. But yeah, y'all have y'all's own dumpsters. Like I said, they will all be marked with Archer Company
And
name.
how many could you allocate to us relatively quickly? Is it, I mean, you know we're in the middle of a contract with Texas Commercial Waste, right? And it doesn't expire until September. And what we'd like to do, I think, is to go ahead and get one maybe at each location from y'all.
Okay.
And y'all have 4 locations, correct?
Yes.
That wouldn't be an issue at all.
Well, we got 4 dump sites plus the expo's 5.
5, that's right, the expo.
Okay.
So we currently own 9 dumpsters right now. I'm going Friday to pick up 5 more from Houston. So, and like I said, the moment y'all tell us what y'all need, I'll go buy y'all's own. So it really don't matter if you tell me you need 30, we'll get them bought.
Okay. Okay.
And then we're gonna also, we put it there, we're gonna dedicate, once we know we got it, I'm gonna go buy another semi that's just for Leon County. So you'll have your own truck, your own driver, and then right now I'm the main driver.
You're a driver, okay.
But I'll have your own driver, your own truck, your own roll-offs designated just for Leon County.
Well, we're in this middle point where I think we'd like to get going.
Yes, sir.
And then work towards
Yes, sir.
the transition maybe in September, if we can
Okay.
get all the stars to align.
Yes, sir.
We wouldn't ask you to go buy a bunch of stuff right now until we were able to get the long-term contract.
Okay.
Keith, have you seen a contract from them? Have you had a chance to take a look at it? Nope.
No, all we asked for them to submit was the supplemental stuff right now.
Okay.
So, and that was brought last court, and then that's when y'all asked for them to come and be able to meet them and.
Right. Right.
Yeah, main thing is get going, know what you're getting into on our end of, on my end of it, for me anyway. Know, know where the dumps are, get a dumpster, like I said, try to get a dumpster or 2 at the dumps to supplement what we are not getting empty currently. And then, see how it's going, and then we may have to make some suggestions, you may have to make some suggestions to us on different things, so.
Yes, sir.
What about a packer? Because we all have packers.
No, but I'll buy one. I'll buy 4. I'm sure y'all have one 40-yard at each location probably.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
What about cost? You don't have any cost on it?
It was on the,
It's on the
it was on the last one.
On the last one, it was 600, and that's per, and this is just what they proposed for the supplemental for right now. This isn't, if long-term contract.
Right.
But it was 600 per dumpster per site, and that's all fuel surcharge,
And that-
dumping, that's everything.
That included the cost of the trash
Tipping
and.
fees and everything else.
Right,
Yeah, it
so
was-
that's everything, and right now, it's more than what we currently pay, but we've sent the contract to Keith for Texas Commercial Waste, and since they are not able to fulfill their duties based on the term contract, they are responsible for paying the difference.
Yeah. Good luck on that.
Yeah.
That's,
Yeah, they'll just come pick their dumpsters up or whatever.
They might, and that's the risk we run, is that they just come pick them up and don't drop them off.
and I don't know,
We got
but
one.
they've not communicated back to me in any regard. I know y'all have difficulties, so I don't know if the transition will make them any better or maybe make it worse. And I think, like I said, we can try and squeeze blood out of the stone, but at least we can document it as best possible. We can try. It doesn't hurt to try.
And when y'all call us, you're gonna get one of us.
Yeah.
Not somebody else.
So
That would be a huge
normally,
upgrade.
Yeah, normally, and we'll get this lined up, for records and everything else. Normally, we send all our requests in on email.
Okay.
Every day or every other day, or sometimes 7 days a week.
Yep.
So, that way, we got a record of it, that it was sent in for pickup, and make sure that we're abiding by the contract when we do that. We can't just say, well, I called, well, I didn't get a call from you.
Right.
No, I called,
Exactly.
so.
Well, with us being a small business, we don't plan on growing to the point where we forget where our customers are and who they are and what we pride ourselves in. Our business email goes to all three of our phones, our business line, my personal, and our personal. So we have three. When y'all send an email, it goes off on 3 phones. Someone sees it.
Okay, and do y'all have the smaller ones too? Or
I'll
threes
buy whatever. I have 24s currently,
Okay.
but 30s and
Not
24s.
residential. We don't have residential yet.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
small
not
ones,
The
no.
small ones, yeah.
No,
'Cause
not
like
yet.
for our maintenance facility, I've just got a little tree yard, I think they're gonna get or something.
And that's kind of where we're growing into. We're going to get into as long as the Lord leads us the way we feel like we are. We're going to get into the smaller residential, commercial, but as of right now, it's just the roll-offs. And like I said, when it comes to 40-yard compactors, we get the deal. I don't mind going to buy them, put them out there.
Great. Great.
And that's what I tell everybody that asks us what we have. Like I said, that's what we have. We're not opposed to buying. If we get something written in stone and we know we got it, I'll go buy it.
Gotcha. Well, what action do we need to take? Do you need one? You want to get one?
Yes, I need one. I need to get my metal cleaned up first. I need one from metal now.
Mr.
I
Sullivan,
hadn't had
do
metal in there.
you need one?
Probably need I don't know, I'll get with Tammy and we'll decide. Last week they emptied things like they should have, most of it.
Most of them.
Most of it where we didn't have to shut the gate. But I do have some metal stacked up out there that needs to go in some places. So, let me look and we'll email you or call you or whatever.
Yeah, just let us know, 'cause I can bring one of them 24 yards, set it down, we get it all loaded, and I can haul it off same day, just to get it out of the way, you know?
Yeah, I probably got 4 loads.
I'm sure you do.
I got 4 loads of metal sitting
Okay.
stacked.
Keith, how are we gonna do it? Because there's not gonna be we're just gonna go buy a dumpster until we get a contract, or how we gonna
Well,
do this?
we got the supplemental contract, right?
Well, I haven't seen anything.
That's what y'all are working on, right? That's the discussion, and
Yes,
they're
sir.
gonna provide, or y'all will provide the contract
We
that
had
you
it last
generally
month.
use, and then
I think we got it last week.
Last week.
Oh, that was just the proposal.
Oh, it was just a proposal?
That was just them giving their amounts, and then, so, once y'all discussed everything in here, they would send us the contract, and then we would get it to y'all to sign.
Okay.
So, but we just
Okay.
needed to get everything lined out so everyone knew what was required and expected.
Okay.
So I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm gonna make a motion that Bostic Services, we call them for our supplemental trash haul-offs, and we can start utilizing them as soon as the contract's signed.
Second.
And the contract just on pricing and timing and everything just needs to match the proposal.
Right.
Perfect, okay.
And the proposal that you sent us was, well, what the contract will say, I mean.
Yes, sir.
Good, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause-
I'll get that typed up today and sent over.
Yeah, sooner the better. Okay, we got a motion by TJ, second by Kyle, to go with Bostic on supplemental. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank y'all so much.
Thank y'all.
Thank y'all very much, appreciate it. All right, okay, now we're down to number 16, and Ann McCausland wants to talk. This is discuss or take action on the data center. What?
I'm ready for 13, but we'll do this first.
Oh, excuse me.
It finally,
Yes, sir. I wanted to follow up on you and I talked, I think it was Friday, if y'all had discussed that or anything.
I haven't, I sent what I had to them and to Keith, I believe. But I also sent it to Jim Allison's office. Jim Allison is representing Hill County.
Oh, okay.
So I asked them their recommendation on what they thought we needed to do. They have not gotten back with me. Said he's gonna get back with me today, but I haven't heard from him.
Okay.
But as soon as I hear from them, because that's kind of where we get our guidance on stuff like this.
Okay.
But actually, one of his cohorts, a guy named Eric McGee, is the one that's from his office that's doing the Hill County. But yeah, I did pass all that on.
Okay, and last court, you had talked about maybe taking this off the agenda. And at first I was thinking, that's probably, it doesn't matter one way or the other. But seeing how that was something that came in where we wouldn't be able to get it on the agenda, I would like to go ahead and keep it on the agenda just in case something like that comes in. So that way I wouldn't have to wait like the 3 weeks or something like that to get it on.
You always have public comments at 3 minutes. You
Right.
probably have that too.
But I might have more than 3 minutes. I might need more.
I understand.
I like to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, review and approve the personnel policies. Do what?
13.
Oh, yeah, go back to 13. Discuss how to take action on precinct 3, accepting funds from Comstock and Pinnacle for road maintenance.
Precinct 3 has received $514,016.25 from Comstock and $322,061.35 from Pinnacle.
Okay,
Make a motion, we approve those.
got a motion to approve the Pinnacle and Comstock from precinct 3. Kyle makes a motion, here a second.
Second.
Second by Joey, any more discussion? Oh, Paul, excuse me. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Can you read those amounts out one more time, please?
$514,016.25 from Comstock, $322,061.35 from Pinnacle.
Okay.
Got it.
All right. 17, discuss how to take action on personnel policy, section 9.01, policy on travel.
So Melissa was at a conference a month or two ago, and something was come up about a meal reimbursement for day travel. We're supposed to be taxing that. So we need to change our policy to where it's paid through payroll, so it's taxed. That's not in the policy.
And this is only for if you were just like go to College Station that
Yes,
day, not if you
just
stay
the
the
day.
night.
So we need to change, we don't have the policy actually prepared yet, but we want to go ahead and get it approved, that way it's going forward, we're doing it correctly.
It's true day travel, or say y'all chose to commute to College Station. I do that every year where I have a week-long training. I drive every day. That is considered day travel, so that would mean just your per diem would be taxed.
Well, you spend the night, it's not taxed.
If you, correct, if you spend the night,
That's the
we don't tax it.
yeah.
Huh. Okay. All right, need a motion and second to approve changing the policy.
Do we need to have the personnel
We are,
committee
keep
meeting?
it, because we're going to work on getting the policy, the wording changed so we can get it in.
We have about 3 things for personnel to
We have several things.
their transition.
Okay, you want to just table this until we have personnel policy?
That's what I'm asking.
Meeting?
Well, we'd like to go ahead and go ahead and get it approved, that way we can, we're going forward, it's approved by the court.
So it's a law, I guess, a policy committee.
It's a IRS guideline, so just I would say the
So what are we
policy
approving?
that the county's reimbursements will follow the IRS guidelines on per day travel as opposed to.
Right.
I'll make a motion that we do that.
Got a motion by Kyle to approve the IRS guidelines for travel. Here's a second.
Second.
Second by Joey. Any more discussion on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 18, discuss whether to take action on ESD audits. Anything there?
Got a question, Judge? Back on the data centers, do y'all want to table that so it appears on the agenda?
Yeah, well, yeah, we can. I mean, it's going to be there. It's just like payroll or anything else. Okay, well, we can do that. Number 16, do I hear a motion to table that?
So moved.
Got a motion by TJ to table. Here a second.
Second.
Second by Paul. Is that right? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Okay, number 18, ESD audits. Anything there?
No change.
You have that before you. There's no change.
Do not break and I'm working on there.
Did you get ESD4?
Most right.
I talked to them. They're happy again? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
'cause they
I mean,
thought
they did, they're working
So
on it. but-
the only thing that we're missing, and it's not
Yeah.
that they may not have received their continuing education hours, it's that they haven't supplied me with a
Right.
copy of the requested documentation.
Okay.
That's where you see the red marks on there, that's what.
Yeah, I knew that, but I knew they were questioning. whether they-
I think there was a misunderstanding on what I had reported, and so I sent them a copy of what I submitted to y'all last court. They were concerned that I was submitting that we had not received their audit, and we had.
Okay.
I haven't received their verification of their continued education for any of the members, I believe, was for. Correct.
And the rest of them know about their red marks.
I would assume that was a conversation you were supposed to have with or somebody was supposed to have with the ESDs. Yes, sir, you, actually. They told, y'all had discussed that.
I didn't know that, but I will. I mean, I definitely will. I sure will. That won't be a problem. All right.
We, on ESD3, Melissa, you got checked here that, about their audit, and I did think they turned it in, but do you have it?
I'm sorry?
I know, but normally we bring
If
them.
it's green, I have a copy of it.
Right, normally we bring them here to look over.
That,
I
the
know it's
commissioner-
normally
I mean,
the ESD to comes and present that, normally they do.
The judge's office submits all of that information to the court. All I did was verify that they turned it in.
We need to,
Everything else is handled through
need
the
to call
judge's
Paula
office.
and let her get on into the court next time so she can come present her audit.
Okay.
And the list of board members.
For ESD.
Is she the?
She can check a lot of this stuff off.
Is she the secretary?
Yeah.
She's the ESD
Administrator.
secretary. She's not a board member, she's the ESD secretary.
Okay, well, who's the president of ESD now? 3.
Corby Watson, but Jackie Moran's the secretary that handles all this. Secretary treasurer.
Well, I guess I need names and phone numbers of the president so I can call them. I guess they need to address this on the three red marks too.
I mean, yeah, they need to clear them all up.
Matter of fact, when I call them, I'll just have 1 and 4, besides 3, come and tell us why they don't have why they're not efficient. But if I can get those phone numbers and names, I'll be glad to call. All right. 19, Keith, update the commissioners on building committee and IT committee. Anything there?
Nothing there.
Okay.
We haven't had it, so.
So we're going to table that, right?
Yeah, we want John to update some of the more
All right.
important issues that are coming up, especially for budgeting purposes on the IT.
There a motion second, we table number 19.
So move it.
A motion by Kyle, second by TJ, more discussion?
Sure.
I thought you said something over there. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Don't mumble, I might get you in a second.
Table, sorry.
20 and 21 is both of Melissa is discussed by take action on budget adjustments. Got anything here?
I do, Judge. You have before you budget amendments totaling $5,377,107.95. And that's an accumulation of several months. I've been behind on submitting this to the court. My apologies.
You have this before you. Do I hear a motion say we approve the adjustments?
So moved.
Had a motion by Kyle, second by Joey. Any more discussion? Paul? I tell you, y'all sound just alike. Y'all do. Don't have to separate you guys. Okay, by Paul. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. 21, discuss vote take action on the following monthly report of the auditor for the local government code 114.044.
I do not have
Everything, okay. That'll come back automatically. Approval of the treasurer's report, an affidavit the same. Kind of Local 114.026.
You have
Nothing?
it there in your packet.
I do.
Move to approve. Second.
It's the flag number 20.
Oh, 22, I was thinking 21. Yeah. Got a motion by who? Paul?
Joe.
Second?
Joe.
No, Joey? Who made the second?
I made the second.
All right, Paul made the second. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries.
Banners.
Little paddles.
Little light, green and red light.
Who made the motion and seconded, I'm sorry?
Made by Joey.
Sullivan and me.
I wasn't asleep at that time.
Here you go. The second page. All right. Just any discuss about take action on any donations or reimbursements?
Senior Nutrition for the month of May received donations of $993.
Okay. Your motion saying we approve that donation.
So moved.
Got a motion by TJ, second by Cal. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number 24, I assume this is Courtney.
Well, the first one is actually for Bob.
Okay, Bob here. Okay, we got discuss or take action on EOC purchasing or leasing a truck for emergency management department and current truck going to the expo. To Bob?
Morning.
Morning.
At the risk of sounding like my youngest daughter who complained about cars all the time, I don't want to come across like that. I'm grateful for what I drive now. It's just a little bit of overkill. It's pretty expensive to drive it, and I hate spending that kind of money for gas when I can get a half-ton rather than three-quarter ton that'll suit my needs.
So how are you gonna pull your trailer around, whatever?
Joey, that trailer's been decommissioned by State Health Services.
Really?
Yes, sir. They're not keeping it up anymore, and they're not resupplying anything, and everything in there we have, they've given to the county now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know we needed one for addressing too, though, don't you? I mean, doesn't Kirsten's truck pretty old?
Yes, sir. It's a 2012.
It's got a lot of miles on it, man. She's
Well,
running around looking at stuff.
My concern with the 911 truck is, well, Kirsten's truck is that it's an older truck, but it's a two-wheel drive. I personally went and pulled her out when she's been stuck twice. And as a lady that's out there addressing by herself, she doesn't need to be put in that situation.
Yeah.
As far as Bob, I looked at his truck last week. I'm not going to disagree that as many miles as he's driving all over the county and the brine back and forth to meetings that three-quarter ton's not burning more gas. However, I think it's fairly new enough that Bob can keep driving it. We've got the equipment in it, and it's going to cost several $1,000s to swap all that stuff over for right now. And I personally would rather see us getting the 911 address in a new truck. She's putting lots of miles on that truck out in the field quite a bit with all the influx of people moving in. And replace that vehicle before we replace Bob's, just for the simple fact that we've got an additional cost in transferring all the lights, radios, all the equipment in his truck, and it is a three-quarter ton if we need it to pull the trailers or equipment, whatever else we got, we've got it for now.
Well, and then you're gonna put the 911 out to Expo?
Well, we got it
Currently.
if they need one. I mean,
I agree.
Uh,
Think that's the thing to do.
We get her.
Jeremy, are you needing a truck out there?
The truck that's out there is it's just in bad shape. If I was to fix it, all the problems with it, it probably costs more than the truck's worth. I mean, the ball joints are out, all the suspension needs to be redone. I think the last time we took it up to the shop, this has been over a year ago, it was determined at that time that it wasn't cost effective to fix it. And so it's not, I mean, like, for instance, coming here, I'm not gonna drive it. I leave it parked. Majority of the time, I'll just try to take my own truck.
it's fine for the grounds, but
I
you
mean,
don't
it's
want to
fine to
drive it
run
back.
around, but, you know, if we have to, like, the other day, drive to Bryan to go get something or drive anywhere, most, we don't really want to even take it out on the road to go to Buffalo. I mean, I just see the tires flying off in one direction and I'm going the other, you know, it's just in bad shape. I mean,
It's pretty wore out.
Cursor truck.
Is that what, her truck in good shape?
Good enough to do, yeah, in my opinion, Bob, I think that's what for the EOC office, that's what my recommendation would be, was, I know the 3/4 ton may be a little rough on Bob, and it may not get the best mileage, but for that department right now, I think that's where that's suited, and I feel that we need to get the 911 a new vehicle before we replace the EOC truck.
I agree with that.
Don't get mad at me.
They were.
Is that a motion?
But you're not putting in your motion to take the 911 to Expo?
Well,
Yeah, we can, I mean, that would be
I mean,
natural.
can we, I mean,
Well, I mean, you've added the 911 to A anyway.
Well, I don't know, I mean, we're talking about September anyway. We don't have any budget to buy any trucks right now, do we?
It'll be a year before we get it probably.
Well, I doubt it. I mean, we're not talking about super special truck, I wouldn't think.
I mean, but we could go ahead and look into it and get one ordered so that when we get it, it will be in
Right.
next year's budget.
Right, that's what I'm thinking, is that we need a budget for it.
Sure, but we could go ahead and start on it. I mean, start with the process, because it takes
It takes a little while.
well, we need to redo this agenda item.
Well, it needs to be redone all the way around then.
Yes, right, I think we get rid of this one here and then bring it back however we need to next
All
time
right.
to do what we.
So that's table number 8 then.
Or no action, number 8, letter A.
Well, we're gonna bring it back.
Well, not this exact.
We want to
Well,
we want to use.
Gonna come back at 911, not EOC.
I'll make a motion, we no action.
All right, no action.
And ask Ms. Tammy to put it back on the agenda as the 911 addressing truck
/ Expo.
/Expo.
All right, got a motion, no action in a second.
Second.
Second by TJ, any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carried. Number B, discuss vote take action on AEDs to be purchased.
All right, Courtney.
Okay, so we currently have $50,313.95 in our opioid abatement fund that was approved prior to all of this to be used to buy AEDs. So in y'all's packets, y'all have a breakdown of the current AED locations, and in the blue, and then in the green, it's the proposed new locations. So in order for us to replace all, that's in the top right corner, the Zoll Plus to replace all and do the new proposed locations would be $85,680. The Zoll 3 would be $98,180. So that being said, obviously we don't have the funds to do everything right now. What we need to know is if y'all are wanting to replace the current ones, or do y'all want to leave those and then just buy the replacement parts for as long as we can, the pads, the batteries, all of that, and then just get new ones for the proposed locations and the PPVs, constable trucks, and the EOC truck. If we do all the proposed plus the mobile units, the Zoll Plus will be $59,432, which is still about $9,000 over what we have available. The Zoll 3 would be $68,102.
One thing, Courtney, on the list, on the existing list,
Yes.
Annex 1, Annex 2, Courthouse, District Court, Buffalo Senior Center, Centerville Senior Center, Jail, that's the two that's currently at the jailhouse, correct?
Yes.
But we have two in the supervisor's trucks, one day shift, one night shift, correct? They just didn't make it on this list.
Okay,
Those are the mobile.
Right.
Yeah.
what I have is what Jimmy sent me, so I don't know.
So we got two in the jail, and we've got two mobile
Okay.
currently, right? Existing, so we can add two. So in the 20 mobile that's proposed for the new list, is that 20 more than the two that they already have, or would that be 18?
It would need to be changed to 18 because I wasn't aware of the 2 mobile that's existing.
But we got 2. We got one in day truck, one in night truck.
Okay.
Right, Chair?
Yes.
So we got 16 old ones, so we could drop that 34 down to 30.
And what's the difference between the plus and the 3 again?
It was just a little more.
The 3 is newer. It has, like a touch screen or something like that. It has essentially all the same features. It does the walkthrough, like tells
They
you
all get
exactly
back
what to
to you.
do. It's just newer technology. Same thing, newer technology, like I said, touch screen. I mean, the Zoll
The plus is
Plus comes with carry-in bags. The Zoll 3 does not.
Oh.
So,
it's not only more expensive off the top, you have to add.
but
the
that price is factored.
That's
into
it, that's
what I
got that
have.
in there, I got you, okay.
I just don't know if we need to, we talked about last court. The reason I wanted this list was we talked about, obviously we're going to be short of money, but
Right.
replacing every single one in the whole county so they're all identical. But the only thing that I can see with that is most of the time, it doesn't matter, because the people that need one here at the annex, it's going to be the first time they've ever used it. They're not going to know
Yeah.
that it's different than the one at the expo. They go out there and use there. So I think the deal of having them all exactly identical doesn't count, because the chances of the same person using one twice is very, very slim.
No, and I mean, my perspective on that was just as far as reordering anything, it would all be the same.
All
But
same.
you have to
But
figure
if
out,
we- if-
okay, well, this,
If we have to have 2 different ones, as long as it's not 100 different ones, right?
Right.
30 different ones.
Well, at the next time, when those expire, and
Then we'll-
then we can
But
replace
the Zoll
them.
Plus may not be available anymore. We're already looking at the Zoll 4. That's the problem.
I just hate to get rid of some of the ones we have that are in decent shape. There's nothing really wrong with them. And obviously, to my knowledge,
They've
none
never
of them
been
have been
used.
used. So, they'll be fine, especially since we're gonna still have to kick in some extra money on what we've got in the opioid fund.
I mean,
94, 32, 10 grand.
We should.
Well, yeah, but
I think
we've got 51.
I think we'll be getting, have y'all seen any more opioid money come in the last month or two? Okay, well, we should be getting some more in, because she's called me 2 or 3 times.
Do you know how much?
No, I
Now it's
didn't.
313, so 59, so
Maybe enough to cover.
9,200 bucks.
I don't know.
These are on a cooperative contract, so I feel like y'all could determine what you wanted to order now up to I'm just making a suggestion, up to the 50,000, and then when we get another round of opioid funds, we could buy the rest.
We're gonna be short though.
Oh,
You're only by the what we can buy.
yeah, but I don't know what the next payment's gonna be. I don't know.
I feel like they've been diminishing.
Huh?
I feel like they've been diminishing as they're getting into
Well,
the
yeah,
smaller players,
yeah.
not the big Sackler family or whatever.
Since we already have one in Annex 1, we already have one in Annex 2, maybe we have to cut those out and just where these other buildings are, they all need
If we
one.
cut 2, one annex 1, one annex 2 for now. I don't know.
We already have one here
All right, we got one.
in each building, right? These other buildings don't have any. But that would be cut 4 off.
But
We
maybe,
have to take 2 off the mobiles and 2 off there.
like me, the best of that would be to use replacement parts of the ones we have, and then buy new ones for people who do not have them.
That's what
That's what I think. And then as we can, then we'll replace these.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at, I believe, Judge, the 59,000.
432.
432 on the.
Right, but if we take 4 off, take 2 from Annex 1, 2 from Annex 2, and then 2 more mobiles off, we probably will get to our 50 grand.
Well,
Yes.
Right? We'll get to 50 grand if we take off those. We already have one in each of these buildings. The other buildings don't have any. These other buildings need one.
Do we?
yeah, I know they need one.
Yeah.
What can we use our uncommitted funds to claim money on?
Economic development.
Yeah, minority business, like we need a few
We
things
don't
for
have
CASA
anything,
type stuff.
we don't have any of those type of funds we can use on emergency equipment or health
Not that I'm aware of.
and human services type stuff.
No, but I mean, as far as, what about on the PPVs? I mean, couldn't they rotate? They have a day shift and a night shift. They couldn't, they're,
No, ma'am.
Couldn't we
They
cut-
they all drive individual
I
cars
would
and
think-
take them home and come back.
I would think we need one at the Centerville Senior Center. That makes sense. The new JP office and I'll stop talking if you want me to, but I can,
We don't currently have one in Elizabeth's office, I don't believe.
not that.
You don't have one either? And the state won't pay for y'all's? Just thought I'd ask.
We don't need one,
Well, that would be-
we don't need one at the senior center in Buffalo?
I would recommend one at the senior center, and I'd recommend the new JP office out there in Marquay that
What-
we're building. I would
What about
I would
Buffalo?
recommend on this floor, because we have, or another one in this building, because it's high traffic now. I mean, we're just getting more and more people with the courts being over here.
That's John's question.
I can-
Okay.
We can just go
Does-
through it one by one. Y'all can decide.
Hey, John, so we got on this list, the weigh station. Do the DPS troopers out there, do they have AEDs in their vehicles? None of the DPS officers
I
have.
think one does, because I talked to Rusty Moore about it.
putting them in there.
Probably sergeant, probably, yeah. I don't know.
So there's a couple of these though that we're not ready for, right? The DPS, the district attorney, right? We're not ready, genealogy, we're not ready for those. We haven't even done that construction. Those need to be tied up to that, to getting the move done, right? We don't need to buy them and just have them sit here.
Right.
So I think we can take off DPS, district attorney, genealogy.
Well, what about adding one for Buffalo Senior Center?
It's on
We already have
there.
one.
It's already on the list.
They already have one.
I see, seen them, too.
On the left.
It's on the
Oh,
existing,
excuse me,
they
I
already
already
have
have it,
one.
excuse me, okay.
So that's 3. And then you maybe take one off Annex 1, one off Annex 2,
What
and
is
then
that?
2.
What's this stuff?
Do we need 2 at senior center, the?
So we need 2 at Centerville Senior
Here,
Center?
we can,
We need 2 there?
At Centerville Senior Center?
Does it have to?
Well, there's one existing.
We got
and there's
one
new.
existing and one
Oh.
new one.
we overlooked that.
Okay.
Oh, no, we do not, sorry.
So we
I
just,
think we can cut this way down.
we can take that off.
1, 2, 3, 4. You want to just take one of, just maybe put one on the 3rd floor here, one on the 3rd floor over there? Just take out the middle floor? So there's one closer?
You have more traffic going to the tax office than you do for the 3rd floor.
Fair.
Yeah,
I mean, taking off those, the 2 mobile ones and then these 1, 2, 3, 4, that puts us below the 50,000.
Perfect.
So if
Yeah,
y'all want to
leave-
do
yeah,
that, if
leave-
y'all
yeah,
want to.
so we'll take off
Annex
Centerville.
1 and 2.
Take off Centerville Senior Center?
Yes, because that
1913
was
jail.
a mistake.
Hang on, we're making notes.
District attorney.
How many you putting
DPS.
in, how many you putting in Annex 1 and 2?
We're going to leave the
Good.
2
Leave
new
on
ones.
every floor.
Good.
And the adjustment of the PPVs from 20 to 18.
2019.
And then as construction gets completed,
Then we'll-
we need to buy one at a time. Every
We'll just buy one.
every time.
Yeah,
Those
we
big
should have,
construction
we should have some more money by then, too.
Yes.
So we're only.
Take it on
Centerville
DPS,
Senior
take on
Center,
DPS too?
1913.
Yes, DPS, because
The
that's.
Centerville
probably-
Senior Center was on the other side too, so it was
Lake
just a
State,
duplicate
take it
in.
off.
Ma'am?
The
No,
Centerville
West Station.
Senior Center is.
Already has one.
Yes,
They're already
we-
there.
It was a, yeah.
Unless that's a new, is that for a new
No,
office?
I mean, there's one out there. There's one.
So, let me make sure that we get this right.
Then the question is, do we move them around to where they're all the same in each building?
That's a
Is
good
it
idea.
I don't think you'll
That
have
makes
to use it
He
twice.
said.
Well, it's not the, it's for maintaining them, like buying pads. and- Like if you were to pull yours out of your line and we brought them over here and mounted them here, then this building would be all the same.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You know,
mean, we
maybe
kind of
takes
get,
it to the AAA.
Anyway, we can talk about that later. Let's just get them purchased. All right.
So
That's-
And that's where the
DPS
Zoll
does not
Plus-
have them in the vehicles. Only ones that's got them is the medics, and we don't have any in the county. They do have one in the Buffalo office, what the coach just said.
Okay.
So, other than that, they do not have them in the vehicles.
Okay.
All right, so I'll make the motion that we purchase the I don't know exactly the number, because I didn't write it down. The proposed additional and mobile locations minus DPS, District Attorney, 1913 Jail, Centerville Senior Center, and 2 PPVs.
So it would be 18 total that would be purchased.
Correct.
And that's the Zoll Plus.
That's the Zoll Plus, right? That's my motion.
Okay, we got a motion on the floor you heard his motion, you hear a second for that?
Second.
Second by TJ, any more discussion?
Just that the motion also intends for the funds to be taken from the opioid.
Yes.
Yeah, from the opioid, yeah,
Yes,
okay.
opioid, yeah.
Opioid, okay, any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. All right, C, discuss or take action on BBCog Internet Services for Leon County Square. Is this Square and Leon County Sheriff?
So this is the service order form for each one. It's just so that way they can, I mean, it's already been approved, it's ready to go. We just have to sign this to get service up and going.
Yeah, I think this is to get rid of Windstream. This is another one of the steps in Windstream.
This
Right.
is the final step.
Right. Has Keith reviewed it, or do we need to have it reviewed?
We've already removed the other stuff. This is just the actual payment, the service order.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll make a motion that we approve it pending Keith's sign off.
Yes, it's just part of the transition, but there's still a few hangout issues that John can address when we're talking about Windstream
Right.
and things like that.
And we already have a contract with DBCog anyway, right? I mean,
That's
we have it at the
start
Expo
of it.
Center, and then we have other places. Yes, sir. So that's my motion, to approve it.
To approve it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, and if Keith doesn't think we need any additional review from him, then I'm good with approving it like it is, otherwise.
This is where we've been going, and this is just.
Okay, approve, motion by Kyle, second by
Second.
TJ, any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Very good. Okay, D, discuss how to take action on current term contract renewal requests.
Okay, so each one of you on this packet should have a list of all of the current term contracts that are eligible for renewal. You have the main list with pricing on there, and then also the supplemental breakdown as far as the, you know, the different amounts. We have the first one is the solid waste disposal with Texas Commercial Waste.
You want to take them individually?
Yeah.
I would say that individually.
And this is what was, this is not their new proposal, this is
just last year's
year's, if we want to re-up it.
All of these are just the current contracts that were
Okay, I
agreed
think
on
we're
last
gonna
year.
end up having to pay more anyway, so. We're I mean, we're, yeah.
We need y'all to tell us if you wish to rebid, renew, or, go.
I mean, that's the decision point, right, is if we rebid it, the price is gonna go up.
Yeah.
But the service will go up too.
Hopefully.
Can't have it both ways.
And they're full.
Well, it's true. Well, I mean, I think we have to. I mean, there's too much trauma with it.
Yeah, I don't think, we've been with Texas Commercial Waste for so long, I think they've just put us on the back burner, just.
They went too far out.
What do you think, Joe?
Oh, we need to get rid of them. That's all there is to it.
Can't just.
I mean, we don't need to be bidding, we don't need to go out and bid.
Because he doesn't have enough containers right now to
I understand that.
This
cut
is
them off
just-
completely.
I think
this
they're
is
gonna cut us off.
We can terminate it any time, but.
Well, we're just talking about
This
September.
one runs out October, yeah.
Right.
September.
This is just giving me enough time to be able to do the bid documents and get it out.
I just let it run out.
Still have, it's in
myself.
the contract, we can terminate.
And the last letter I wrote was, I do believe that, I think they breached, but that we want to continue with the service until, such time. We'll be deducting the differentials or whatever, whether we get it or not. But I didn't want to just fully leave y'all with 900 pounds of garbage up there and no one coming at all.
900 pounds.
Well, I'm making up numbers, I'll play the game.
That's not even one
Probably
dollar.
don't, man.
I mean,
I just wouldn't
Yeah,
renew it. I just-
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say, is I'm gonna make a motion that we do not renew with Texas Commercial Waste.
Second.
Got a motion by Kyle, second by TJ to
So Mark,
not
so
renew.
action taken, Mark, rebid, right?
Yeah. That'll be rebid. That'll be automatic, right?
Right.
We don't renew, it rebids.
Yes.
All right, purchase of oil and sand, hot mix, cold mix,
I know that.
Brian.
We're at 68. Well, it says here 70, but it's still charging 68.
They can charge us less, they just
They
can't charge us more.
Yeah, they charge us less. And I think we need to do this just for the simple fact of price of oil.
Renew. Is that it?
I make a motion to renew
Brian and Brian?
Brian and Brian for,
Second.
Got a motion by TJ, second by Kyle to renew Brian. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries.
Texas Bit is the one I use. I'm gonna, same thing, I'm gonna make a motion to renew Texas Bit.
Okay, we got a motion by Kyle to renew Texas bid, second by TJ.
yeah, they go to Ergon. Is that what it went to?
Yes.
Joe,
Ergon Materials or whatever.
Brian and Brian.
Oh, how will that work?
oh, yeah, that's right, sure is.
We'll just have to.
They should have.
They,
Yeah, we've
They
already
did. They were-
approved that.
I didn't
It-
even change the name.
I think
It should be all assigned.
They did, it's Ergon now.
It came to court, I'm pretty sure that
Yeah.
their name changed, just
Yeah,
that.
it did.
We got a motion second on the floor for Texas bid. Any more discussion on that? To renew, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Brian and Brian on crack fuel or argon.
So moved.
Second.
We'll redo that?
Yes, renew.
Okay, renew. Got a motion by TJ to renew,
Kyle.
second by Kyle. Oh, Kyle, okay. Kyle makes a
I
motion,
second.
TJ makes a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Purchase of fuel.
So on this one, you have the primary, which is Navasota Oil, and then the secondary, which is Southern Coast.
I've got no issue with Navasota. You want to bid that back up?
Renew.
I'll make a motion for renew.
Okay, you gonna renew both of them or just
Right.
have so renew both? Both of them? Got a motion by Joe to renew both of them. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Kyle. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, janitorial services. Right way.
I mean, ladies, that's something.
Is that the new service here?
Yeah, that's a new one.
To our knowledge, we have not had any issues
We haven't
with
had
the current
complaints?
vendor. There are some buildings that are not on this contract, so we will have to come back to court to add those buildings. But these are the current buildings
So
on the current contract.
just looking over this, when it says JP4 that's on this contract, what JP4 offices get cleaned?
I'll be there.
So
There's JP.
I want to say this is the JP4 building we had in mind, but she is not billing us for that building because she is not cleaning it, so.
Yeah. So it's your recommendation that we just stick and renew with them?
Yes.
She's doing a good job?
To our knowledge, there have not been any issues
There had.
reported to us.
You-
Okay, we're gonna have a motion.
Motion to renew it.
I got a motion to renew by Kyle, second by
Second.
TJ. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Collard Construction,
I'll make a motion to renew.
a motion by Kyle to renew. Here, second.
Second.
Second by TJ. Any more discussion on that? All in favor, say aye.
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 Any opposed? Motion carried. DD Ranch,
That's me.
that's you?
Oakwood,
Okay.
David. I'm gonna make a motion. I'm gonna use him.
Renew, you gonna renew it?
Renew.
Yeah, he knows. Second.
Okay, motion by Paul, second by Joey to renew. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Road transport? That's secondary.
That's a secondary, yeah.
You want to renew that too?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir, I think so.
We'll renew road
Is that the one that's in, where's that at? Is that the one that's in Dallas or somewhere?
I mean, they're all over the state.
Okay, I didn't do it on that first one. I need a motion second on renewal of the road transport.
Yeah.
Make a motion by Paul, second by
Second.
Joey. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. J&B Production Services.
I'll make a motion, we renew.
Got a motion by Joey to renew. Here, a second.
Second.
Second by Paul. Any more discussion on that? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Frost Coast Stone. Oh, we got
No.
a primary too. Well, we got a primary of Helm Camp and an alternate of Knife River.
So,
So the primary, on this one, that primary is Frost Crushed Stones, secondary Helm Camp, and then the alternate is Knife River. Is that what you said, or no?
Yeah, that's fine, that's all.
I know there's not a whole lot of rock. Kyle's hauling quite a bit, and Paul, you've been, what's your guys, what our average wait time? 2 hour and a half load?
I didn't get in there and get out, but I mean, in the evenings it's longer, I think.
We had to switch to the untested state base to get it faster. If you wait in line for this whatever,
Yeah,
they off the belt, it
those
takes
things,
longer.
yeah. I've been sending them around.
Do we have the price on here for the untested state base?
I think that's the 1x2 base. But they have a separate pile, just ask for it. I don't know. I mean, last we had heard that Frost was gonna run out of rock.
A couple of years, they went, that's the problem now, I guess, got one belt running, one crusher, 2 people loading it, and it's going very fast.
We've had to, on several occasions, call them, can't get any, and had to go somewhere else anyway, and document it. What they can tell you all about that. So, I mean, if they're half the price, they're no way.
Yeah, well, they're going up anyway, I'm not sure, yeah, I guess they gotta stay the same as us.
No. The whole point of us going through this procedure is to
Reach out to
allow
them.
us to reach out to the vendor
Yeah,
and
we-
ask them if they want to renew it the same terms and conditions.
Did we get a letter last week from them, Courtney? I got a letter from Frost.
No,
We
I
got a
didn't
letter.
receive, I didn't receive anything.
Yeah, that they're going up. No, I mean,
Oh,
not,
they're going up. Oh,
not
just-
the county, well, things in the county, but we got letters. That said they're going up effective July 1st. Now, that won't affect us now, but I'm sure that
It will.
it's gonna go up
It
in
will.
October.
Yeah, then on that letter, they can choose to increase pricing, and we will bring that back
Right.
to y'all to see if you want to accept the increased pricing or change. Now, I want to say in our contracts that they offer, any contract, that they offer the price lower to any other vendor, they are supposed to offer us that same reduced price. So if we found out they were selling a lot cheaper to somebody else, they're supposed to automatically give us that same discount.
Imagine Comstock negotiates a better deal.
Anyway, this just allows us to get started with the letters.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to renew.
Renew primary, secondary, and alternate.
Well, I just don't, I mean, our other 2 backups right now are extremely higher.
How often does your truck have to unload and get reloaded because this guy at Cowboy overloads them?
Or underloads them. Ain't worried about overloading, it's underloaded.
Oh, they get up on the
Oh,
scale, they overload it.
they did that the other day.
They overload it.
Where's that at?
At Frost.
Oh, at Frost, yeah.
I think
The
maybe.
guy has, we have to dump it out, go get another.
Probably have water. The scales went
No,
up.
it just, they overload it. The guy doesn't.
And then you get, and if you unload it, you gotta go back in line.
You gotta go back.
The other day, 33 trucks in front of you, it's an hour and a half wait. I mean, some days you get one load of rock, some days two, some days three. Very seldom four anymore.
It's been a tough go for sure, but it's.
They're just running out of rock in Casa.
Yeah.
And it's the cheapest place, and everybody goes over there and you just sit and wait.
Yeah.
But
the quality of the rock.
quality is getting worse and worse.
We're starting to get loads.
Getting down to
turning
dirt,
slush.
Well,
It just
Well,
turns into
that's, I
slush.
mean,
There's not another place over there unless you want to pay the extra money.
That's
right,
it.
the extra month, but.
Now, we had one time, we looked at doing a train load.
Yeah, I
we
know.
thought about
I
that.
worked on that, Courtney worked on that, we tried getting it, we just can't get.
Seemed like we did that one year, about
Joe said he
15
had
years ago
delivered
or
up
something.
Buffalo.
Yeah, we had a train load of it.
I never got it.
Somebody, I remember it came in there and sat there in Buffalo and they unloaded there.
I think
Yeah,
we'd
the
have to,
county
I
did.
looked into it though before.
State did
For Kyle, and we would
State
have
did.
to, and I called the railroad, I called several different places.
We-
We would have to have like a designated spur. And so the county would have to either have the land or purchase the land to put the spur, and then you have
No,
to pay
that's
to
a lot
install it.
different
and
No, that's,
It's a lot.
We were trying to see if we could negotiate something.
Judge, the state
That
has.
state had.
well,
County has. I haven't, since I've been here. I came across on the boat.
we know. Christopher Columbus.
I just, the only thing that bothers me is when they've had problems at Frost and we went somewhere else, the rock's better.
It
now.
is much better, that's the problem.
It's more expensive. And sometimes Frost is great. You start out in the morning, sometimes you get some decent rock, and by 1 or 2 o'clock, you're getting
Clay.
or nothing.
Maybe that's why they're high. We got better rock.
Well,
But
and
she said
these other
Frost
guys
is
know
gonna go
that-
up anyway.
Will that rock go further than,
We're going up on personal, private rock, you know, we got a letter to all companies that they were going up another $1 on July 1st.
I don't know where you.
So I'm sure it's gonna, I'm sure ours will
Where you
see.
gonna go?
is that like him camping on, does it spread better? Is it, I mean, you said it's a better
It's
rock.
much better. Better rock, better. Holds up better, binds better.
That's what I'm saying.
Packs
That's
it
probably why
better.
it's higher.
Well, frost is, like you said, the frost is, the main problem is the fluctuation.
So how much higher is Ham Camp Rock?
$4.50 a ton.
$4.50 a ton higher?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
That's 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50%. That's 3.
You know, and some days, we just quit hauling. We go over and get a load and it's not any good, we just don't go back the rest of the day. Because I don't want to waste the money in fuel and at $5 a gallon diesel. I don't waste the money for 2 trucks to go over there and haul rock and come put it out and we're just putting mush down.
Yeah. And it turns to mush after it gets wet again.
Well, just approve the primary.
Well, that's the one that drives.
That's the one we got a problem with. I mean,
That's what I'm
that's what
talking
I'm
about,
saying.
but I mean, but you don't want to go the higher one. And you stop loading anyway.
We've been doing it.
You stop loading anyway.
Decided to move to his new location.
They might.
I bet you got something, I bet he got something when he gets through there. I'll be betting on it.
Who was that?
Frost.
Oh.
I bet he got another place he can dig rock somewhere. But he hadn't been doing this all these years. I'm not thinking ahead.
I mean,
Well, all they're gonna do is call them anyway.
Yeah.
They may raise it.
It's just a pass through here today.
I'll make a motion that we renew.
All 3 of them?
All 3 of them.
Okay, we got a motion by Kyle to renew all 3. Here a second.
Second.
Second by Paul. Any more discussion? All in favor, say
Rick ought to
aye.
give us a discount for what we did for him.
Yeah.
Okay, Keating Services.
We didn't vote on that.
Oh, we didn't. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Keating Services.
Keating Services?
Yeah, tree cutting, debris.
What do you want to do, Joe? Last time, I had no problem with him. He's come and done a couple jobs for us. Hadn't had any issues with them. I kind of think we ought to do like we did the rock deal and let the people get people in our general area, but I'm not sure.
I agree.
I haven't had to get him to do anything. I have one now I need to get him to do, but, we're talking about tree service. But it's.
I've called him a few times.
We don't have to bid out. As long as we don't have a tornado or something like that, catastrophic come, we won't need a bid. We can just get a quote and spend $4,000-5,000 and get it done, whatever.
But if we already have the bid
We
in
need to have a
place,
bid
if we
in
have
case we
the-
have some.
If we have the disaster, then we're just pulling it down and already meets our purchasing requirements and reduces our trauma.
He's always done me a good job.
He did a good job on a couple, he come a couple times, said he couldn't do it. You know, he couldn't do something that large. We had to do some other things. But, I just think that we ought to, kind of like the rock hauling deal, I would like to see us go back and bid it out by each precinct like we did the other deal. Not that it may make no difference in the end, but just seems that people, just like Paul up there, I mean, I know he's just right here in Centerville, but he could find somebody.
I got.
When he needs a tree cut real quick, fast, in a hurry, you know, faster than somebody coming from Leona up there.
That
We
guy.
got a couple of good ones in Jewett.
So bid it out by precinct, rebid it and bid it out by precinct?
Yes, ma'am. I make a motion to rebid the tree cutting by precinct.
Second.
Got a motion by TJ to rebid come out by each precinct. Got a second by Kyle. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Is there any others? Anything else on that?
Nope, that's all the
Okay.
ones right now.
And you got all that?
Yeah, just to be clear,
You get on it?
Yes,
I
Your Honor.
mean, Keeling can bid all the precincts.
Yeah.
That's not the
Right.
issue.
And then each precinct can have a primary, secondary,
primary,
and alternate,
secondary.
depending on.
And like we talked about last time, we was kind of going to do that last time, and we didn't. If a storm comes through, obviously one company couldn't take care of everything anyway.
Right, and if a storm comes through,
It's
that's
different, right? We got,
different set of rules. That's an
But it is better to have it bid out when the storm comes through though.
Or
So
I should
everybody's
say
trying to get
disaster is
a
different.
tree service at the time. Okay, number E, discuss how to take action on RFP 2026-358A plumbing services equipment.
No one submitted anything.
Nothing for plumbing.
has it got to the people that's in Mahia? What's the name of that company? Personville, Mahia?
I sent it
Armor
out.
Plumbing? I know they've done some jobs
Yes,
for
I've,
it. The sheriff didn't, Armor, isn't that the one that redid the plumbing at the sheriff's office? When the
Yeah, they're in Jewett, I think, aren't they?
Armor Plumbing,
No, they're my,
They are, they moved to Mahia.
they had one of those bids over there.
They were in your precinct.
Jewett,
they were in
Personville, Mahia, somewhere that way, 164, Dude, Don, somewhere.
Business.
They did a good job, didn't, I mean, they didn't have any problems with them? I don't think so.
No problem.
Did you send it to them?
let me look and make sure.
Get in there.
Well, we may just have to deal with plumbing individually, because we got bids for HVAC and electrical, right?
Not electrical.
Not electrical.
No way.
Well, we didn't receive any for aluminum.
Okay.
We need some electrical services in the county.
I guess we just need to call plumbing when we need them. That's what we're doing now.
That's what we're going to do.
I got a guy that was, I thought he was gonna bid on it, but He lives down my precinct, but he's got a lot going on.
He's just busy.
Yeah.
You want to just, of course, no bid.
No bids or no bids?
No bid, I would
No,
call.
well, no bids on plumbing, but what did you get a bid on? Oh,
Well,
okay.
on the plumbing, do you want us to try to rebid again, or what do you want us to do?
Do we have anybody that's pre-qualified? I mean, we hired Armor, you
Yeah,
said.
Armor's done
Well,
work in the
Armor's
county,
done work
specifically
here.
at the sheriff's office, so maybe he's just, maybe they're not getting information. We can directly send it to them or call them and say, we got plumbing bids out on our website, would you please look at it?
We can do that. If y'all want me to resend it out or redo it again, we can.
If you need a phone number, I've got a phone number.
I mean, we have,
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Rebid?
Yeah, rebid the plumbing one back out and maybe look in our contact list on who's done the recent jobs for us and make sure they get the information.
All right, we need a motion to rebid.
Second.
Got a motion.
Made motion.
TJ, second by Kyle. Any more discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. F, HVAC services and equipment. What you got on this, Courtney?
I like your new form. This is really cool.
Courtney Dickett?
Oh, yes. It was teamwork.
It's even signed.
It is signed. But, so on the HVAC, the bid tabulation is back there too. We had two that submitted diesel, air conditioning and electrical, and Archer Mechanical. I know prices are on that table.
Archer's just the one that just got through doing the top of Annex 2.
Is that the first job that Archer's done for us? A long ways away.
So that's their main location. They're actually closer. So Barry Pearson, which is our main contact, he lives closer. I don't know exactly where he lives, but the main office is based out of Spring, and they're expanding.
I think the gentleman was in the county, didn't he?
I think so, but I don't know 100%. But he's been very responsive. This is the same one that when we went out for bid the first time, he found out about it he just happened to stop by, and at 9 a.m. on the day that the first bid was due, he went and done a tour with Henry, got all the information, got a bid packet together, and submitted it.
3 o'clock same day.
3 o'clock that same day.
He was the only one that submitted last time. It was
He's
just
the
missing
only-
something, wasn't it? It was like some technicality
Yeah,
or something. It was
I
missing
think he
the
was just missing it.
affidavit or something.
Yes, it was some small thing, but anyway, so that's why we went out for bid, but he's been great on my end as far as, getting me the stuff that I need. Now, I don't know where Henry's at, but I haven't heard anything negative from Henry.
Henry gave them high marks for what they did.
Sorry?
Henry gave them high marks for what they did. Took them, it took them longer, a little bit longer. And
They replaced the indoor and outdoor units.
Yeah.
But also, the weather was bad that week too.
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm
Yeah,
sure
we're-
it affected some things.
It's just quite a bit of rate difference.
Yeah, on the realm regular. You see there? I mean, the top, the top price, when you go down to the bottom price on the regular rate price, it's
Yeah, I don't understand that.
quadruple.
Well, but it's opposite.
Right, that's what I say, it's,
Yeah.
they're
The question
vice
is,
versa.
how much do we get a laborer versus
I mean, I'm does it say in here when so RTM Master So is that one person that they send out? Courtney?
So it would
Or
be,
do you know if they send 2 every time?
most likely it'll be one, and then their laborer or helper, but he has said, let me get this okay.
I mean, it makes a huge difference.
I mean, yeah, it's for one person, so if it was like a big job and they had to send out 2, then that would be one.
So on the vendor number 1, when they do come work for the county, because normally they have 1 or 2 people with them. Every time I see them eat lunch, there's 2 people there. Do 2 people normally come for every job? Or
The way we had the contract read and what they submitted is the regular rate was for one person.
Right, his question is, how many do they send as regularly?
yeah, I mean, we're bidding this out.
Because, I mean,
for-
somebody can send 3 people, instead of somebody else can send 1 person. And so,
I mean, you see what I'm saying? You're looking at the sheets there. If you take vendor 1 and they have 2 people on every job, which most ACE, I mean, you know, I said AC guys are 50-50. Sometimes they're a crew of 1, half the time they work in a crew of 2. And then you turn around and take vendor crew, if they send 2 people for the job, I mean, it's almost.
well, it depends on if it's 2 technicians or 1 laborer and 1 technician.
I feel like routine would probably need to just be 1, but as far as emergency or depending on
It may be
what
more.
the job is, it could vary.
I mean, Henry would really be the one to know who, when he calls them, how many people comes and what they're doing.
Did you give us the vendor number 1's deal? All I see is vendor number 2 stuff in my packet.
No, because that's who we recommend. So if y'all were wanting the
And why was-
other, we can provide it, but we just submitted who we would recommend based off of pricing and responsiveness so far with the county.
Well, yeah, if you based off price for one person to show up, you put when they bring somebody with them, then it swaps around other direction.
That's
So,
the problem.
Carmen just said that at the most recent job that she had vendor 1 come out for, they sent 3 people.
Henry tried to fix it several times. It was with the adult and juvenile probation really thought got struck by lightning. And then it knocked out half of my wall, some of my stuff, all of my outlets, everything. So Henry worked on it, then of course he went out. He was out for his medical leave, and so it took Ezel, 3 of them came out, and it took them 2 or 3 trips coming out, plus being on the phone with Henry to fix the problem. But they sent 3 automatically first thing in the morning, 3 of them walked up.
I know this was a bigger job that just got completed, but how many people did they have around here during that one?
They had several trucks.
They had
They had 3 trucks.
3 people.
Well, they had more than 3.
That's all I saw, was 3.
When I came this morning, there was an Edel truck sitting downstairs.
He was getting, I saw him in the tax office.
So
He was just getting
he
the
was in there,
registration.
but he had another guy, one guy was sitting in the truck. He was asleep.
Well, he's
So he had
waiting
two-
saving up energy when he got a job.
Yeah, he saved
2 in that truck today.
I mean, is it something we can ask? Is it something we can ask these 2? Like, what does your typical service call look like?
I mean, it makes $100 an hour difference.
That's the problem, yeah.
If you show up, if they show up and one person fixes the job or fixes the deal, and on a regular time, you know, it looks okay, but if majority of the time, which I know the majority of the time for commercial calls, which is everything we do is going to be commercial, they send 2 people. It's not, now, house call to your house is a little bit different. You got 1 unit there, you got to deal with somebody, but on commercial services, most of the time, they're going to send 2 people over here to work.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, did they give you any indication as to how quick their response time would be on emergency calls?
Yes, it's all in the bid packet.
It's in the bid packet, and can you just let me know what that is?
Yes. And I believe it's in here too.
See, like, so on this bid packet here, it says total number of service technicians employed, 5. and it says laborers employed 0. So if Archer sent 2 people over here, you know, you're gonna be at $236 an hour. And since, because they don't have any,
But again, I don't know how many,
well, they don't have any.
We don't have-
They don't, here's their deal, they don't have any.
right, but we don't have that same form from
Or Ezel.
Ezel, so we don't know. He may not really have any either. He may have just put a number down and he filled in that blank, you know what I mean?
Right.
Do you want to table it and we can get some of these answers for you and bring it back to next commissioner's
I
court?
think we need to.
Okay.
We need to have just a little more clarity. If they were really close, it's just like literally it flips.
Okay.
If it's 1 technician and 1 laborer versus 2 technicians, it changes
I
it.
just feel like we're not going to solve it today, so.
Correct.
we need to-
Yeah.
We'll have a little more information
I think we
and,
need a little more information.
and go back to these 2 vendors and get a little more clarification.
Okay, we have a motion, say we table number 24F. HV.
So moved.
Second.
That's got a motion by Kyle, TJ, second by Kyle. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number G, discuss whether to take action on electrical services and equipment.
Now, Ezel's electrical, he just didn't submit one for electrical.
Nobody did.
But Carmen just got through saying that electrical is what they just finished doing in her office, not AC work.
Well, it was both, because
Yeah,
because
you
I
end up having
have
both.
the Wendy, I have those units, those 5 different units in my
Oh,
building, the separate.
They did the
got
electrical.
mini splits.
Yeah,
The guys who got working on it did the electrical.
I mean, oh, that's the second time, second or third time we bid these things out. We need to contract with TSTC on getting some graduates over there and doing some internship around the county.
Yeah, they worked for us for 4 years.
We'll get us 4 years down the road.
Yeah, we'll pay for their schooling.
Maybe contract
What-
with the schools about sending somebody to school to work for.
What options do we have if we bid it out twice and we got no answers? I mean, what does that do to our procurement policies? Like what's the what's the real impact of that? in
We can
terms of-
continue to contract that out on an as-needed basis, and now that they've increased that threshold from 50,000 to 100,000, that gives us a little more leniency there, but we come back to court and say, hey, we're getting close on.
I mean, do you have a good rate sheet from them? Like when we call them out, do we have any idea like in advance what their rates are, even if it's not a bid? We just get the bid we just get the
Bill.
The
when it comes in.
bill, or depending on the project, we could ask for a quote.
Yeah, we have
I'm not
done
helping
stuff
you.
like that now.
Well, just like, for instance, I'm on, just at the expo, Jeremy's sitting in here. If he's got some problem out there and he calls Ezel out, and it may be $200 because they come out there and change this, but if they go get some parts, come back, it may be a $5,000 bill. I mean, you don't know. They may get out here and have 2 switches blown. He's got to drive to Palestine and get some charges $5.50 a mile for mileage over there and back. And we end up with a $5,000 bill for something that we could have sent somebody over there and picked up the next day for $100 if we weren't in a bind.
Which is why we're trying to bid it out and get it.
Right, and nobody wants to do
We
that.
can,
For
we can try
obvious
to rebid
reasons.
these.
Ma'am?
We can try to rebid it again.
Well, the new maintenance people, maybe they can handle some of that kind of stuff.
On electrical, you just gotta be careful.
We may need to look on
It could be a liability.
the maintenance guys that we start looking at hiring, the position is open, we may need to try to start doing something to hire certified electricians, engineers.
Well, and
get somebody who's a technician.
Somebody has some air conditioning experience, at least minor stuff. And Henry does most of that minor stuff. There you go.
I mean, I hate to, it's time on y'all to rebid this stuff out, send it out.
And we're gonna-
The
no
hard
answer.
part's done. I mean, the hard part was just getting the actual bid document together. We just had to put it back out in the paper and resend emails out to vendors.
And find new vendors to send it to.
Yeah.
Just extend that out there a little further.
I mean, the thing about it is, if you're the only, if you know that nobody's bidding.
Nobody bidding, why are you gonna bid if you don't know?
Well,
who's bidding?
or you're gonna double your price. You're
Well,
gonna be
and
the only
the other
bidder.
issue too that we have is we don't really have a good source of getting our bids out there to the public. We don't have, there are.
Careful, Miss Susan's sitting right there.
There are, no, I mean, but it's very localized, right? So putting it in a local paper is not really getting it out there. I don't mean anything by that.
I know,
We
I
also
would
put it
just-
on the county website.
That's what Melissa's talking about. Some of the things we're looking at is different tools that certain vendors offer, like some of the ones we've looked at and had demos is like Planet Bids and
We'll be bringing something to y'all for budget.
To help
and
with procurement.
Yes, will get us out there. So we'll have a more audience, a bigger audience to.
and
for these
it'll all
vendors.
be able to be electronically submitted through
Through the
a
service.
thing that they put on our website and everything, and then they also help distribute and push the bids out. They do research and figure out, within a certain mile radius, who they can push stuff out through and.
For a small fee.
Yeah, of course.
But I think it might end up paying for itself.
Yeah, we just.
That's where we are.
No action on the electric.
Well, this right here, what we ought to do is get three quotes every time, until we get some bidders. I mean, whatever we ever get them.
Problem is,
We're gonna
it's
need
not
to get
quotes.
3 quotes.
Henry needs 2 hours worth of an electrician. He's not gonna get 3
Well,
quotes, that's
Right,
the
it could be
problem.
a $500 job, and that doesn't make sense. But I
We're gonna
mean,
spend
it's-
more than that trying to get the
We need to know we need to know though what we're doing though about, I mean, they can charge us anything. We just call them up and say, okay, we need you.
That's what they do now.
Yeah, like they
I
do
mean-
now.
I make a motion, we no action, and then when we get your new, we'll look for your proposal.
Second.
Got a motion by Kyle, no action. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by TJ. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Number H, discuss public take action on purchasing of fans at the expo.
We didn't have.
Give those.
Jeremy.
Give those,
I
Sarah.
emailed it to us.
Do you have the proposals?
You got copies or what?
There's 2 different ones.
Yeah, I got mine today.
I only got like 5
I
or
didn't
6
bring-
copies there this time.
2, so.
Take one.
So one of them, the lower price is, would be,
Yes.
or the larger price would be with them doing all the electrical, doing
Wait a
from
minute.
ground up.
Are they all the same or are they different?
So it's 2 24-foot fans and 2 14-foot fans, and then,
And these are
the
replacing
cost.
existing ones?
No, this is adding.
Okay, here's,
So this would add 1 above where the roping boxes are,
You got
1
you.
in the warm-up pen, and 2 above the bleachers on the west side of the arena.
So,
Where are we adding the fans? I
Well-
can hear you.
so we went through this last year during budget, and we were gonna put those 2 fans over the bleachers on the opposite side of the arena,
Yeah.
and the 2 in the back, over the rope and chutes, and over the warm-up area there. And then, the reason they hadn't been done is because, they said it got missed on the minutes or wherever it is when we did the, skid steer and the other stuff. So we got the bids, we had them last time for the fans.
52.
And Ezel was gonna put them in. And the only reason we hadn't got them done yet, when we asked Jeremy about them, was, we couldn't find back where it, in the minutes where it got approved at.
We'll probably discuss it.
What's the difference between the 214s? We got one here at 20,270, the other one at 11,219. What's the difference?
So the 2 different quotes is, one quote is with them, the company Big Ass Fans, with them doing all the work, electrical, everything. But TJ asked me to get another quote from Tim Ezel, or from Ezel Electric, for them doing the electrical, running the electrical to it, and then having them just come in and install the fan. And so I got the quote he didn't give me a formal wrote out quote, but he sent me a text message, said for him doing it would be $11,142.86. And that's for 3 guys for 5 days.
Each or?
No, for the total whole thing. But it's still, when it works out, I think it's still cheaper letting them just do the
Big ass
fans just doing the entire
Install them
thing.
all.
So one of them here is 61, the other one's 52, and it's plus the 11,000, right?
No, the 11,000 was Ezel's.
Yeah,
Is Ezel-
I know, but it's over above these.
Yeah, if you went with Ezel, it'd be the
51,
The total plus
52.
11.
which one would be, Jeremy? It'd be the
Well, that's what
it'd
I,
be the 53 plus the 11.
yeah.
So it's cheap. What Jeremy said was it's cheaper to have the fan company come
What-
install their own.
But what is the difference between the two fans, the two 14s? You got
So
one 20 and one
214s are
11.
would go over the bleachers. That's the biggest fan that we're gonna be able to get in the area because how the beams come down, you can only get.
Right.
Now the other one would drop down lower, and you can get that big fan in there. They're
So the-
relatively the same cost. I mean, what you're paying for is the
smaller
motor.
fans that are over the bleachers, you know, each section of bleachers has its own small fan over it. That's what goes over the bleachers on the opposite side of the arena.
Okay,
And then the 6 that are down inside the arena, and the 2 on the end where they have the dance on the north end, those are the 24-foot fans. That's what would go over the other 2 spots.
okay, that still doesn't answer my question. You got a 14-foot fan right here for 11,219. You got a 14-foot fan right here for 20,270. What's the difference between the two?
I have to look at it. I
There's
don't
two
have
different
it.
quotes.
Okay, so I know well, that wouldn't have anything to do with it.
One
That's two different
one
quotes.
comes in at 62,000, the other one comes in at 63,000. So I didn't know what the difference was.
This is
They look, quoted exactly the same.
Is there a
This is
warranty
the labor.
issue if we have Ezel installed instead of the
This one's
company?
with them installing it. The 11's for installing 4 fans.
Okay.
You savvy, Judge?
The 11 is for the
The
installation.
11's for the installation.
Is there anything in there about warranty relating to if a third party is the installer as opposed to them being the installer where they can completely
Obviously, it can be better if we could blend it all.
all on one person, right?
And it's cheaper that way for them to come install their own.
The two 24-foot fans are going to be in 480 volts, or 400 volts. The other 2 are going to be 220. I know that which y'all don't.
That's probably the difference in the cost.
No, there's not much difference in the cost, because I asked Jeremy when he sent this last week, I said, why is the daggum difference in a 14 fan and a 24-foot fan only $200? And he called him back, and the blades aren't the cost, which all you're doing is adding blades. The motors were the same, pretty much the same price and everything.
Same-
So
it's the same
there's
fan,
only-
different size
Between
fan.
the different fans, the 14-foot, the 24-foot, there's only $200 difference. But obviously, and so why would you say I get 24 foots? Well, because they won't fit.
They won't fit.
Yeah, over the bleacher sections, the small ones have to go in there.
Jeremy, is this vendor on a cooperative contract?
Don't get me lying. I've never purchased from.
I'm not trying to put a
Yeah.
hiccup in all the work that y'all have done, but per our local purchasing policies and procedures, anything over $50,000 has to have 3 written quotes. So we need another written quote.
Didn't you say?
Or they have to put source, or they have to be on the cooperative
Right.
contract.
If
and
they're
they
on it,
just write, they note it on here.
Yeah, what'd you say about when you asked them about the fans? Who else to get a bid from?
I mean, they're pretty much the only ones that do it, right?
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
You said there was one other company. but
there's
they
some
own-
other companies that you can buy like online, Amazon, stuff. But as far as these big fans, they're the only
All
ones
the
that I know of
replacement parts we get out there. are
But
pretty
they
good.
weren't very good fans, they didn't last very long.
So everything that's out there, all the new ones that have been put in the last 10 years are all the big ass fan brands.
I know that.
The original ones that was put in to start with, or the ones that was moved to Arena?
They're all, every single fan that's out there is a big ass fan.
Okay, so the original 6 that was put out there is not even out there anymore.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. They didn't have the longevity that the big ass fan is, but that's the same, we got to get a quote. We don't have to accept that quote, I don't think.
Or they have to be on the cooperative contract.
That's
We-
right.
I think they are.
So we're looking at it, I'm showing Sourcewell, Omnia.
That's what I'm showing too.
All
I'm
right,
sure they are.
So with that, so they are on there, which actually could change the pricing of this, so we need them to re-quote this using the contract pricing, which actually may be more. That's what we need.
Otherwise, we have to get bids.
Again,
All right, I'll call you later.
I don't understand two figures. I
There's
don't
not
understand.
2 figures, Joe. My paper.
Yeah, well, one of them says installation 20,002, and the other one says 11,219. That's installation. That's installation. Same fans.
Right, they're still setting the fans, but this doesn't include the electrical. So you have to add the 11,000 from Ezel to that. This includes the electrical. This is just for the fan install only.
Okay, it doesn't say that. It says install. It's exactly like that.
Well, it's just, this one says mechanical, that says standard. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's the
one's-
difference.
One's them come put the fan up with no wiring, and the 11,000 Ezel is wiring the fans to the boxes, running the conduit, running electrical, the switches up the poles and everything. That's the difference.
Thank you, Jeremy.
I only have one.
Thank you very much.
Any action on this?
Yeah, well, yeah, I didn't give a list any, I give Joey 2 and Paul 2. Y'all had one of these. Paul passed them all down.
Here, here's.
They're a little the same, they're a little different.
It's just that bottom line, on that second page, one's got 20, 20, and 20, and the other one's got 20, 20, and 11.
Yeah. So it needs to be put back on next court agenda.
No action.
Table it?
Move table.
Need to table it.
Second.
Got a motion by TJ to table, second by Kyle. Any more discussion on that? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Okay, don't have anything on closed session today. 34, any public comments? I don't believe there is. Commissioners open forum. Commissioners open forum. Okay?
For me, make a motion we adjourn.
Got a motion by Kyle, second by TJ to adjourn. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, motion carries. Oh, do this.
Well,